Hey, what's up guys? John with RussellMarineProducts.com. Today we've got another Humminbird video and we're going to be talking about the MegaLive TargetLock system. Stay tuned. We're going to go over it right here, right now. All right, so we're going to go over the main features of this TargetLock system. This is something that is going to integrate with your Humminbird one boat network. It's not necessarily limited to somebody who is running the iPilot Link trolling motor system, but you are going to get a couple advantages if you have that iPilot Link setup. Okay, so the first feature that I want to talk about is the TargetLock feature. This is what has been drawing all of the attention to this system, and it's going to allow you to lock onto a target, whether that is a piece of cover or possibly a group of fish. It's going to have the ability to keep your transducer locked on to that target. And if your boat is being moved or pushed by the wind or current, you're not going to have to worry about that once you engage TargetLock. So this is a really big benefit, and to my knowledge, it's the only system that allows you to do that on the market today. So there's a lot of people that may not be running Humminbird that are inquiring about this system because of that feature. And you're going to be able to engage that TargetLock feature from the included foot pedal switch. And that is this button right here. So you've got a couple other functions which we can go ahead and go over here in just a minute. But that TargetLock feature is definitely something that is going to allow you to have a benefit in windy conditions. You might have some sort of current if you guys are up in like river systems and your boat might be moving around. You don't necessarily have to worry about that a whole lot. If you're spot locked, your transducer in this scenario is connected to this separate shaft here, so it is not moving with the trolling motor on your spot lock. But if you have one of the aftermarket systems, it's not going to allow you to lock on to that target like this does. So you're in spot lock, your boat's being pushed around, but you're still actually keeping that transducer on the target, which is going to help you be more effective, put that bait right in that fish's face, and hopefully put a few more fish in the boat. Now the second feature that I want to talk about is the Minn Kota steer. Now this is something that you are going to have an iPilot Link trolling motor. So this system is actually made up with the Minn Kota Ultrex. At this point in time, that is the only mounting system they have out. So hopefully we'll see more options later on down the line. So if you have an iPilot Link Ultrex, then you're going to be able to steer your MegaLive transducer with your trolling motor. So there's some disadvantages to running one of these aftermarket transducer mounting systems. The benefit is that you can steer it separately from the trolling motor. So in a spot lock situation, you're able to actually keep that transducer where you want it. You'll have to do it manually. So we know that the TargetLock will actually do that for us. But this Minn Kota steer will not only allow us to do that, but also choose if we want it to steer with the trolling motor. So for a lot of the shallow water bass guys, a lot of those guys are still mounting that transducer, that MegaLive transducer, to their trolling motor shaft, so they can steer it with their trolling motor. The other disadvantage of having it on a more manual pull system is that it's just something else that you have to deploy, right? It's not going to be attached to your trolling motor like this system is. So that's kind of another advantage. You have the ability to steer it with the trolling motor. You have the ability to lock onto a target, and then you have the ability to steer it separately from the trolling motor. And you're still only deploying one thing, which is your trolling motor. So you don't have an extra rod laying on or a pole laying on your deck taking up space or anything like that. The third feature is the sweep, and that kind of goes back to the shallow water fishermen, in my opinion, and there's going to be some uses for it out in deeper water as well. But that sweep feature is going to sweep that transducer 120 degrees one way and then back the other. So that is going to be, in my mind, I'm going to be on the bank, you know, fishing early spring, late fall when fish are moving up, and you have that sweep feature just kind of looking for fish activity. And if you're really trying to cover water, it's going to help you to be more effective. If you know you go down 100 yards of bank and you don't see a single fish while it's sweeping, then maybe you use that information to find a new spot. We talked about it bolting up to the Minn Kota Ultrex. This is a real easy install. There's a couple different brackets. If you guys are running the Mega 360, they do make a bracket that will allow you to mount that as well. So the bracket that comes with the TargetLock system is not going to accommodate your Mega 360. So that is something that you will need to purchase in addition if you want to run them both. And I really do think that this is a great complement to a Mega 360. So if you've got the One Boat Network going on, you've got the iPilot Link, and you've got the Mega 360, and you're just not sure how this might benefit you, you know, you're going to use that Mega 360 kind of like you're using that sweep feature, right? You're using that 360 to look for areas of interest, and then you're going to be able to use your MegaLive to follow up and make those casts. You know, you may be able to see that there's a fish on a rock pile with your Mega 360, but you have no idea where they're at in the water column. You point that MegaLive right to that rock pile, and you're going to be able to see they're suspended so many feet up off the bottom, and you're going to be able to watch their bait fall right in front of them. All right, so now I want to go over the foot switch that comes with the TargetLock system. As we mentioned, you have the TargetLock button up here. So if you find that point of interest, if you find that brush pile, whatever it may be, you hit that TargetLock button and it is going to stay locked on. And you've got your steer options left and right. That's going to be pretty self-explanatory, but you'll be able to steer one way or the other. And then finally, we have the One Boat Network button. You can use this to turn your MegaLive sonar on or off. You can use it to sweep, return to home, or mark a waypoint. And as time goes on, we may be able to see software updates that allow you to use this button to program more functions. But this is a real easy way to be able to steer your trolling motor and still be able to keep it hands-free. They do make a lanyard remote as well, so if you guys are interested in something like that, then you can definitely check out the website and grab one of those. It has all the same features on that remote as well. All right, guys, so we went over the MegaLive TargetLock system today. Hopefully, if you guys are looking to add this to your boat, you've gained some information here. I really think this is a valuable tool that you can add to your One Boat Network to help you be more efficient. If you guys have any questions, make sure to shoot us an email over to sales@russellmarineproducts.com or give us a call at 316-313-4113. Appreciate you guys for tuning in. We'll see you on the next one.
Are you tired of your old marine electronics? At R&P, we make trade-in easy. 3 steps. Step 1, shoot us an email, get a quote. Step 2, send us your old unit and get credit. Step 3, get your brand new unit and get installed on your boat today.